Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to play with the top 3 best new meta decks. August balance changes are here. I'm not going to go into every detail, but I do want to quickly show you guys the nerfs, the buffs, and the reworks Clash Royale has done. So all the tower troops besides the Princess Tower has been nerfed. Snowball Evolution, Skeleton Bell Evolution, Minor Rage, Spear Goblins, Firecracker, all of those cards has been nerfed, so now they are worse than before. Buffs are from the Spirit Empress, Phoenix, Golem, Zeppies, Minions, and the Minion Horde. Very interesting cards, but honestly these buffs in my opinion don't change too much the meta. These are the reworks: Witch Evolution, Dark Goblin Evolution, Archer's Evolution, and the Goblin Hut. So as I just said, in my opinion the balance changes don't change the meta that much. The new rework they did to the Furnace, absolutely dominating Clash Royale. I feel like the evolution itself is really strong. The normal Furnace, you could also use it if you want to, but especially the evolution is just completely broken, completely dominating the Clash Royale meta right now. So we're definitely gonna be using a lot of the Furnace in today's video. You guys will see the other decks later in the video. As always, I'm gonna be playing 2 matches with each deck, and then yeah, 6 matches in total. Okay, what is the opponent gonna be using here? Evil Pets could be like a minor Psycho deck. It's gonna be a deck with the Furnace, which I'm not surprised about. I think we're gonna be using it in every match today, but we are also probably gonna be facing it in every match today. So yeah, the Furnace right now is just completely broken, guys. Fisherman is actually an okay answer against the Spirit. Sometimes they do connect, but most of the times Fisherman is able to, yeah, kind of defend it. Okay, Ghost right here to try and take care of the Furnace. He's gonna just instantly pressure with a Lumber Loon, and I don't have anything in Psycho, guys. I'm actually gonna have to let the tower be right there. He's also gonna Snowball, which is a little bit of an overcommitment because I didn't even have anything in Psycho. Hopefully we can deal a lot of damage here with the Furnace. He's probably gonna try and go Bats sometime soon. No, instead he's gonna go Guards, maybe Bats left side. Let's go with the E-Spirit prediction for potential Bats. Looks like he doesn't go with it. Instead he's just gonna let the Ghost be. Now he's gonna go with Bats, but still okay damage overall, and honestly quite a bad matchup here. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of air counters besides the Furnace. I guess we have Electro Spirit and Fireball, which could kind of help in some situations, but we don't really have like a Mega Minion, a Phoenix, and Hunter or something like that. We still should be fine though. I feel like this Royal Giant deck is actually very strong offensively. Like most of the times the powerful thing about RG decks is the offensive power, being able to cycle like double lane pressures and just in general get a lot of damage. So let's go with the Fisherman here up high, trying to snipe his Furnace. Instead we're gonna yoink an Ice Golem. He is also gonna go, okay, he's gonna go very aggressive here. This guy's playing this so aggressive, guys. I'm not sure if it's a good play by him to go in that aggressive right now, because we do have the Evil Furnace available. We are gonna take 1 hit with the what's it called, with the balloon, but we still have a really good, yeah, situation overall. We can completely ignore those bets and we can just go offensively once again. In this case I'm gonna go with a Royal Giant, I'm gonna go with a Ghost. Royal Giant is gonna make it to the tower. It's gonna get quite some damage on the right side lane, and that is already going to be spell range, guys. We do still need to be careful, of course. He does have the Lumberjack Loon combination available in Cycle once again. Is he gonna go for it? Is he gonna try and do something else? I think he might. Okay, he's actually gonna go Furnace in the back, which could mean that we can just Fireball this. We do need to be careful on defense though, but we have the Electro Spirit, we have the Furnace, we have the King Tower helping out as well. We're not gonna take the hit, and just like that we are actually in a great situation right now, because Furnace is gonna just block the lane for us. We can Royal Giant in the pocket, and Royal Giant in the pocket against a deck like we are facing right here is just gonna be guaranteed damage. He doesn't have a building, he doesn't have a way of really killing our Royal Giant without getting, yeah, at least like 2 hits, I think. So we should be fine here. We can realistically even just go Fireball, we can go Lock, Royal Giant in the pocket, Electro Spirit for potential bats, and that should already be good game. There's no way for him to stop this. So what a strange way to start today's video. He actually played that so aggressively. Lumberjack Balloon just like that at the bridge. Even some situations without making sense. Luckily for us, we were able to make a comeback, and I think that just shows how strong the offensive power of this Royal Giant deck really is. Defensive power is really strong as well, but the Furnace only air counter against, I guess, Lava Loon and Balloon pushes. Maybe not the best, but overall this deck is super strong and super solid, and I feel like in general just, yeah, does well against the current meta. Even though the meta only just changed yesterday, I feel like we can, yeah, kind of already divine the meta with this deck. So let's go with the Fisherman in this position. The timing and the position is gonna allow the Fisherman to activate the King Tower against the Ghost, so that is gonna help us a ton. And I'm actually gonna go with a Royal Giant here into the right side lane. He might be running P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A is an okay counter against Royal Giant. Like, it's gonna do a pretty good job, but it's still gonna get one shot, and we still should be able to defend this P.E.K.K.A. I would say easily, guys. We have skeletons, we have fishermen, we have the furnace here as well. We can go with a ghost plus electro spirit. We should be fine. P.E.K.K.A. is not really that big of a threat against our deck. Furnace can actually survive one shot as well. So in the meantime, the towers can take care of that. And the barbarians here from the Battle are also not really gonna do a lot. So P.E.K.K.A. bridge spam, even though you guys might think, okay, P.E.K.K.A. one-on-one against the Royal Giant is gonna be really good. I think that with our defensive power and then slowly but surely overwhelm him with troops, we should be able to win against the deck like we are facing right here. So let's go with a lock to cycle. I'm gonna cycle skeletons here as well. We already cycled the evil furnace. That is the good thing about having such a quick cycle. I wonder if I should go fisherman here as well, or I should just leave it. I think I could. Yeah, I think I could go fisherman here. I think the fisherman is gonna get quite some value fishing the furnace, and then also eventually fishing the golden knight. He's probably gonna pop his ability. Let's go with a ghost here afterwards to try and DPS down the golden knight before it can take care of our furnace. And I don't know how he's gonna defend this, guys. We have a ghost, we have a royal giant, we have a fisherman 1 HP, we have the furnace evolution, which is just gonna continuously be annoying, get some more value, get some more pressure. Ghost is not gonna be enough, and the fact that he has the dagger dash tower troop isn't great either, because dagger dashes, as soon as it's out of daggers, it just really doesn't do much, especially against tanky units like the Royal Giant. So beautiful tower right there, beautiful push. Let's actually keep on the pressure, guys. He's gonna go for a P.E.K.K.A. I'm just gonna pressure the king tower instantly. I do not want to allow the opponent to make a huge push. That is exactly why I'm trying to pressure right here, and we should be able to afterwards still defend the P.E.K.K.A. decently well. So let's go with a fisherman. Let's have the furnace ready here as well. He's gonna go with a better ram. I think we can just go with a ghost, let the better ram connect, and that should be able to take care of the barbarians without taking too much damage. Let's go with a lock, let's go with the e-spirit just to make sure, but realistically we didn't even need that, and I think this is gonna be, yeah, pretty much good game, guys. We have the furnace evolution ready, we have the fisherman, if anything. We have a really solid defense, to be honest. We can fireball here on defense as well. We can go with a lock on right side lane. Let's go with some skeletons. We have the e-spirit in case he goes with a zap, but even if he goes with a zap, P.E.K.K.A.'s already gone and the timer is also over. So very nice way to start the video. 2 very nice wins with the Royal Giant deck. I'm already telling you guys that Furnace is completely broken. We just played with it twice. We also faced it twice. Like, Furnace is dominating the meta, and that is also why we're using it here in deck number 2. Goblin Geo Quick Cycle 3.0 and Fireball Lock is actually a super good combo in the current meta, because Fireball plus Lock does take care of the Furnace. I feel like Fireball overall is gonna be a great spell in this meta. Okay guys, hopping into game number 3 with deck number 2, which is gonna be the Goblin Geo deck I just showed. As I mentioned, Fireball plus Lock, in my opinion, is gonna be like pretty much like the main combo of spells to use in the current meta. Okay, let's see what the opponent's gonna be using. Looks like he's gonna go with a Giant Skeleton. I low-key could have maybe gone with a Goblin Geo on that position, so the Giant Skeleton will be like close to the tower and the Fire Spirits could potentially splash, but let's actually try to pressure the right side here a little bit. Okay, Hunter out of him is gonna be a good response. Let's see what he's gonna be using. Giant Skeleton, Hunter. Could be a lot of stuff, maybe like a balloon type of deck. I'm honestly not sure. It's gonna be interesting to see what his other cards are gonna be. Let's go with a Berserker here at the bridge. He's gonna be running Zeppies. Zeppies actually got buffed, guys, so Zeppies are definitely gonna be, I think, a little bit more popular than before. I'm not sure how strong, like how noticeable the buff is, though. I haven't really played against or with them, so I guess we will find out in this match, maybe. Okay, let's go with a Mighty Miner here, right side. Furnace is, should be able to take care of that easily, and I think we can go with a Mighty Miner ability plus a Goblin Geo here towards the left side. I'm gonna go with it already to make sure that the Mighty Miner is gonna tank for the Goblin Geo, and then the splash damage might be able to get a lot of value here, guys. Like, that is the broken thing about Goblin Geo with the Furnace. Most of the time, whatever troop they drop to like defend the Furnace, the Fire Spirit is gonna splash on top of that, and we'll be able to yeah, just get a lot of value, a lot of damage in general. Okay, let's go with the Berserker here last second. I think Berserker should be healthy enough to tank the Giant Skeleton hits and take care of it. There you go, beautiful. Berserker, I feel like it's a really underrated card, guys. I feel like many pro players are also kind of recognizing the fact of how good the Berserker is. For only 2 elixir, often it can get a lot of value and just in general a lot of damage as well. Okay, let's go with Furnace here. Let's see what the opponent is gonna do to support the Royal Giant. I think he might try and go with a Fisherman to try and snipe the Furnace. So let's actually go with Skeletons. Let's go with a Mighty Miner. And I guess we're just gonna go with a Cannon here as well, making sure that we don't risk the Royal Giant from, yeah, connecting a lot to our tower. So looking very good, guys. We can go with a Goblin Geo, we can go with a Furnace here. Once again, offensively, he is gonna Lightning. Luckily for us, we placed the other Furnace a little bit more towards the right side. Let's go with a Fireball here offensively. Hopefully the Fireball is gonna come down on time, so the Goblin or maybe the Fire Spirits, there you go, Fire Spirits will be able to get some damage, some connections. And he has Lightning, guys. Okay, we need to be careful with the Lightning. It's definitely not a bad spell against our deck, but at the same time, if we keep out the pressure, if we keep out the cycle, we should be able to get a lot of value and a lot of damage with, for example, our Mighty Miner, with our building as well. Mighty Miner here on top of the Road Giant, getting so much value that is going to completely take care of it. And I guess I'm just going to pop my ability here to take care of the Hunter and not allow him to get a potential counter push. So looking good, guys. I mean, I would say that if we keep up the defense, we're doing a really good job at getting damage, and we're also not really taking a lot of damage either ourselves. So let's go with a Golden Geo here. Let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is he gonna do? Looks like he goes with a Giant Skeleton. Well played by him. Giant Skeleton is really gonna just block everything and not take a single hit. Let's go with a Furnace here in the meantime. Is he gonna fish the Furnace? Oh, that is unfortunate. Okay, he is gonna fish the Furnace. That is actually gonna be quite annoying for us. We do need to be careful because this counter push could potentially cause us some problems, but I think we should be fine as well, guys. We have Skeletons, we have Berserker, we have a pretty quick cycle. The Road Giant is gonna get a little bit of damage, but shouldn't be too much, hopefully. Wait a second, though. Oh my god, Road Giant actually got a lot of damage. Wait a second, this guy's cooking, guys. This guy's actually cooking right now, but we do still have a, I would say, pretty good situation. As long as we don't take any big hit like we just took, we should be fine. Okay, let's go with the Mighty Miner ability. Let's go with a Lock here as well to take care of the Seppies. Mighty Miner on the right side is not gonna get a lot going, but it's still gonna just try and get some damage. Let's in the meantime go with a Furnace. Let's go with a Berserker. Let's go with a Goblin Geo here as well. Offensively, he's just gonna Lightning that. Okay, that is interesting. That is actually quite aggressive. Let's go with a Mighty Miner here in the back. Goblin Geo is getting a lot of damage, and that is gonna be spell range, guys. I mean, I'm not sure if the Fireball Lock already does enough, but we can just cycle back to the Fireball so quickly, especially when we have the Mighty Miner on the field. The 3-card cycle goes crazy. So, very nice win. Interesting deck by him. That is actually, I think, the first match we played where the opponent is not running the Furnace. That is interesting. I mean, he was using the Phoenix, which got buffed. Phoenix is also pretty good right now in the current meta. I feel like Phoenix one-on-one against the Furnace is not bad at all. And then in general, it's still a great support and also, defensive card. Okay, hopping into the next match with the Goblin Geo. Let's cycle Berserker here in the back. Looks like the opponent is gonna cycle a Knight Evolution. Okay, let's go with a Furnace, same lane. And I guess we're just gonna wait a little bit to see, okay, is he gonna spell? Is he gonna cycle something himself? Looks like he has a Furnace as well. So I'm not even surprised, guys. I mean, I'm already telling you guys, the Furnace is so strong, so popular right now. Okay, do I lock this? Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna log it as well. Taking care of the Furnace instantly. Not allowing him to like create more Fire Spirits and forcing out more Elixir. Okay, very aggressive graveyard if you ask me from the opponent, especially knowing that, yeah, we have Berserk in our deck, we have a pretty quick cycle. Not sure why he even went so aggressive, but that is good for us though, because now we can try and get something going. With the Goblin Geo, we have the Mighty Miner Tanker, we have the Berserker here as well. We do have the lock, but was it worth it? And I think I'm just gonna leave it like that. Anyways, the Goblin should eventually take care of the Barb. Mighty Miner still tanking, and we're at least gonna get a little bit of chip damage. Nothing too crazy, but I think it's okay. Especially in single elixir, I'm always kind of afraid of overspending on offense, because sometimes if you do, then you could get like punished by a potential counter push. Okay, let's go with the Furnace here in the back once again. I think he's gonna go Poison, but Poison itself doesn't fully kill it, and I don't think he's quite back to the Barb Barrel yet, so we could potentially go with a Berserker here in front to at least try and like just be annoying, force out maybe some elixir. In this case, we're gonna force out the Knight. I think I hit it right here. Please don't walk away. Oh my god, that was actually kind of close. We are gonna hit it. Let's go with a Berserker here. He is gonna go with a Graveyard. We have the Furnace, we have Skeletons. We do have the Berserker as well, but I don't think we need it, because the Furnace on top of that, every time it hits one Skeleton, it's gonna spawn another Fire Spirit, and that's just gonna be so much pressure, so much, like how they say, splash damage against the graveyard. Let's keep on the pressure, guys. Let's go with the Goblin Geo. Let's go with the Fire Spirit here as well. Very important detail to switch up the Goblin Geo placement, knowing that we played it in front of the tower before. Opponent is probably gonna expect us to do the same play, and in this case, we're gonna switch it up, and that's gonna be so much damage, guys. Look at the Evil Furnace. Man, that card is so broken. That card needs to get nerfed ASAP. I don't know who. Someone is spectating me and is also laughing. I'm not sure if you guys saw the spectator emote, but that guy just started laughing, and he's probably like, man, how is this card even a thing? I don't know myself as well. Like, that card is so broken, guys. Okay, we do have Fireball. I think I'm just gonna go Fireball here. We can go Lock as well, just to make sure we are gonna take care of the Furnace, of most of the Skeletons. We have a Berserker here to distract the Knight, and that is gonna be a good game already. There's, yeah, no much time left for the opponent. He could potentially cycle back to another graveyard, but we have a very solid defense with the Lock, with the Berserker, and he knows he's just gonna give up. And look at all the Fire Spirit spam, guys. I'm not even gonna be surprised if that tower goes down. It looks like the tower is indeed gonna go down. Way too much spam, way too much pressure with the Evil Furnace, with the normal Furnace. Both of those cards are really good. And by the way, if you guys do not have the Evil Furnace, you can also try to swap in another evolution. For example, the Skeletons, maybe the Goblin Jill. But most of the times, if you do have the Evil Furnace, I definitely recommend using it because it is very strong. So last deck, surprise, surprise, is also gonna be Furnace. I don't want to apologize, but I actually want to bring you guys the top 3 best new meta decks. And if it would be a deck without the Furnace, I would be lying to you guys, because the Furnace, as I said before, is just completely dominating the current meta. We're gonna be using this Quick Cycle Graveyard deck. See you guys soon with game number 5. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 5, game number 1 with the Graveyard Quick Cycle deck. And Graveyard, in my opinion, we actually just played against Graveyard, but Graveyard, in my opinion, also has a pretty good synergy with the Furnace, because low-key, it does force out a lot of spells in most of the situations. If they have Poison, they can definitely poison the Furnace. If they have Fireball Lock, they might have to Fireball Log it. Like, in most of the situations, I feel like it does actually force out and kind of bait out the spells as well. So that is why I think it synergizes pretty well with a deck like we are using right now. Okay, talking about going Poison, let's go with Poison here on top of his Furnace. Hopefully the Furnace can get at least one shot. This way it is gonna, I think, die. Not sure if it dies completely, but I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think it does, so that is great for us. And in the meantime, we can counter his Goblin Jill with a Knight right here. So nice defense. I wonder if it would be very aggressive for us to go in right now, but he doesn't have Furnace. He, I think, spent quite some elixir there offensively, so we could low-key try and pressure here. And we're actually going to be facing the deck. I know it's not going to be the exact same deck, but it's very similar deck. I was about to say, we're going to be facing the deck we just played. It's going to be a very similar deck, though. I think the only change compared to the deck I just showed you guys is the fact that we were running it with the Mighty Miner, and this guy's running it with the regular Knight. So I don't think he's going to have a champion in there. We should be able to defend the Goblin Jills and the Furnaces pretty well. What I like about the deck we are using right now is that the Knight is actually really good against the Furnace one-on-one. It's very tanky, and it will just slowly but surely take care of it. Like, look at that, guys. Knight, in my opinion, really good in the current meta. And it's also a great mini tank against the Graveyard. So no lock-in cycle. He might Fireball this Furnace, but having no lock-in cycle might mean that we could go with a tank in front and then potentially... Okay, never mind. He just completely misses the Fireball. I'm still gonna go in, though. Even though he didn't miss the Fireball, I also still would have gone in. It would have been a little bit harder for him to take care of the Furnace and of this push. And I think, do I Poison? I think I'm just gonna let it. Now I'm definitely gonna go Poison, though. I want to take care of the Evil Furnace as soon as possible. Hopefully our Furnace can somehow get some chip damage, but even if it doesn't, we're still getting great amount of damage with all the pressure, with all the attacks we are doing. Let's go with a Knight, let's go with a Furnace here off to the side. We can go with Skeletons, and I think I don't even need the Barbell in this situation. We have a lot of troops on the field right there. I think we should be fine. Without the Barbell, we can go with a Phoenix in the middle. Let's go with a Graveyard here towards the left side lane as well. Lock out of cycle, so that means that the Graveyard could potentially get a lot of damage. Let's go with a Furnace here at the bridge as well. And this deck, also one of the best decks in the current meta. There's no specific order, by the way. Like, whenever I make the top 3 best meta decks or top 3 decks in general, I never really have like a specific order where I'm like, okay, this deck, since it's the first deck we are using, is like the best deck in the current meta. It's always just a random order, and you guys can let me know in the comment section down below at the end of the video which one of the 3 decks is your favorite. So still one more match to go. Don't go anywhere yet. See you guys soon with the last match of today's video. Okay, guys, hopping into the last match of today's video. So far undefeated with these top 3 best new meta decks, and it's actually crazy how strong the Furnace is. But as I mentioned before, guys, if I wouldn't be including the Furnace in every deck, I would just be lying to you guys, because I actually mistimed the Furnace there a little bit. I think we are gonna nearly lose it, but it still should be okay. And as I said before, if I wouldn't be including the Furnace deck in all 3 of these best meta decks, I would just be lying to you guys if I would show any other deck, because it is just way too strong and way too powerful right now. If there's gonna be some emergency balance changes, which I would definitely not be surprised if they were going to happen soon, then I'm of course gonna show you guys different decks, and then I'm gonna make sure to have some more, yeah, different type of decks. But talking about right now, like about the current situation of the meta, I have to just show the Furnace in every single deck, guys. Let's go with the Phoenix here. Let's wait a little bit to see, okay, what is the opponent gonna do? Is he gonna go with ability? Looks like he's not. Phoenix should be able to take care of the Furnace, not completely, but is gonna deal a little bit of damage to it. And I think okay, let's go with the Poison here actually, and let's go with the Ice Spirit as well. Ice Spirit just to make sure that the Skeleton Barrel is gonna die inside of the Poison. Fire Spirit is still gonna jump though, and man, the Furnace, I'm telling you guys, it's so annoying, it's so strong. We are also suffering against it right now. Hopefully we can make a comeback though. We are so far not really able to attack. This guy's definitely running a really offensive and pressure type of deck. Okay, let's go with a Furnace Evolution towards the right side. I think we should be fine here on defense. Let's go with Skeletons, and I guess I'm gonna go, okay, let's go with a Knight here off to the side. And I'm probably just gonna go with a Phoenix here. Okay, so Skeleton King, he has Goblin Gang, he has like a lot of, yeah, spammy type of cards. And then he has a Valkyrie as well. Okay, let's go with a Poison here, left side lane. I think we're also gonna go Barbell. I'm not sure if we still need to drop something else, but I think the Valkyrie, if not, would be getting a hit. So I think it's better for us not to spend too much more. Look at the right side tower, guys. The damage we just got from the Evil Furnace. It's insane. Like, sometimes the Furnace itself can just like be a kind of a win condition in some matchups. Like the damage it gets in some situations is actually crazy. Okay, we are gonna take care of that. Let's go with a Knight. Let's go with a Graveyard. Knowing that he doesn't have the Goblin Gang, knowing that he doesn't have the Valkyrie, I think it's a pretty okay moment to go in. He is gonna go with a Skeleton King to body block the bridge against the Knight. So that's a well-played Skeleton King from him. And I think, do I poison? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna poison, guys. Definitely gonna go poison. This way we damage the Furnace. This way we're also gonna get some more tower damage. So that's gonna be very good for us. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here. Let's go with the Furnace. And I'm also gonna go Barbell just to make sure. Okay, we do have to be careful right side, but we should be able to cycle back to Poison. Let's go with the Poison right now. Did I miss? Oh my god, I just missed the... Oh no, I didn't miss the Furnace. Okay, for one second I thought that I completely missed the Furnace. Luckily for us, I did end up hitting it. Let's go with the Ice Spirit. Let's go with Skeletons. This is gonna be a close one, guys. I mean, we are dealing a lot of damage, but we're also taking a lot of damage. I'm gonna go Knight, see if he blocks the bridge once again. If he doesn't block the bridge... oh my god, he does block the bridge. For one second I thought that he was not gonna block the bridge. Let's go in for a Graveyard once again, and I guess we need to leave it for now, because if I overspend on offense there, he's definitely just gonna try and pressure us a lot with like Skeleton Barrel and stuff. So I think it's better for us to just leave it. Phoenix is gonna get the hit though. Now we could go with Poison, seeing that he's not gonna go that offensive. Let's go with a Knight here as well. Let's have the Barbell ready afterwards. We do need to be careful with potential pressure on the left side lane here. Is probably gonna try and go with the Wall Breakers. Let's see if we can cycle back to a good response here. Trying to not take any damage from the Wall Breakers. Nice, good cycle. And wow, close match to end the video, guys. This is actually gonna be a really close one. I mean, if we keep it up like we're doing right now, we should maybe be able to win this, but it's still not looking like easy at all. Okay, Ice Spirit here. Let's go with Skeletons to make sure as well. I'm gonna Knight block the bridge right here, and he does have Lightning, but I think I'm still gonna go Furnace here, because if he does go Lightning on the Furnaces, that would be without hitting the tower, and that is exactly the case. So that is very, very good for us. Let's go with the Ice Spirit here as well. Graveyard Poison offensively. We do need to be careful with his Furnace right here, but I think with the Evil Knight tanking and with our own Furnace, we should be able to take care of that. Phoenix right here. Let's go with the Poison defensively, actually. Let's have the Ice Spirit ready. He's gonna go Lightning. We need to be careful with the Furnaces, especially with the Fire Spirit spawning, but this is looking good, guys. Okay, let's go with Barbell. Let's go with the Furnace here as well. Defensively, let's try to cycle to the Ice Spirit. Hopefully we can take care of the Skelly Barrel without taking too much damage. Let's actually go... Oh my god, that's way too much damage. Oh, what? The Fire Spirit almost splashed. Wait, are we gonna lose this? Wait, this is so close right now. This is actually so intense, because he also has a Lightning, but I think with the... Oh, he's not gonna Lightning. He doesn't have enough Elixir. He doesn't have enough time to go with a Lightning. Crazy match to end the video. What an annoying deck to face, guys. If he would have gone Lightning there, if he would have had time, then he would have won the match. But because of us pressuring with the Graveyard in the very last seconds, plus the Poison, we were able to force out Elixir defensively, and he didn't have any other choice than to go Skeleton Barrel. But of course the time was already over. So nice, guys. We are gonna make it to Grand Champion 6-0 in today's video. 2-0 with Royal Giant, 2-0 with Golden Jill, and 2-0 with Graveyard. I think you guys can also tell from the opponent's decks, Furnace right now, okay, there you go. Furnace right now is completely broken, guys. So make sure to use it, make sure to take advantage of it if you are trying to push up, if you're trying to push ranked, trophies, whatever. Furnace is the card to use in the current meta. Out of the 6 matches we played, 5 out of the 6 had Furnace, so I think that already tells enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.